Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now today is another episode of Unranked Diamond. This is the series where I take a fresh account, Smurf account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. So welcome back. Yesterday obviously was the Shaco episode, and that did not end amazingly well. We did okay in the early game, but everything just kind of went kapoof. But anyway, we are now in Champion Select. I'm third pick, so I should get relatively a role that I enjoy to play, whether it be pretty much 4 out of the 5 roles I actually enjoy playing. Now, yesterday I did mention that I have been playing a lot of AD Carry on my main role, and people have asked now, will I be playing AD Carry more in this series? I'd love to. The problem is, you know, my runes, I've said for a while now, are not perfect. Especially my AD runes are no attack speed, and if basically you don't have attack speed in your runes when you're playing AD, you are at a pretty big disadvantage. So right now, with all the IP that I earn from the next few episodes and stuff, I'm going to be basically buying the attack speed quints, therefore I can then start to AD carry more in this series. But anyway, mid-Kennen, that is something you do not see a lot, so I presume he's like a Kennen-only player or a big Kennen player, because there would be no point picking Kennen if you're not only a Kennen player. So if we look actually into the bans, so this is where I say in the past that Riot must not have a very good playtesting team, because the same bans in every single goddamn game. It's like any playtesting would show them that these champions are OP. But anyway, we're going to go top lane. So a lot of people have also commented, why don't I play champions that I actually know how to play and I play very well in this series? Because that would make it so I can play them easier, therefore I can focus on commentating, but I do play them better. I completely hear your point. But the series is meant to be me having fun as well, and I'm not really sure what I want to play this game. So our options... I don't know why I'm against top lane now, that's the only problem. Damn, if I knew what I was against, I could have picked something a lot better. I could do Yasuo top again. I'm going to do Yasuo top. Okay, we're going to go Yasuo again. I did Yasuo recently, but I did Yasuo mid lane. Which, I don't know, that episode... that was the episode that, if I record correctly, I was in a really weird, loopy mood. And I get in that mood occasionally. I think it's when I don't sleep very much. But I did mention in that episode that I've been playing... Oh, God, Riven. I've been playing Yasuo a lot more top lane than anywhere else, and that's 100% true, so I'm going to play him again, but now in the top lane. Hopefully that's okay. I do know he's quite a popular champion, so I don't think many people will complain. But again, I don't have attack speed in my runes, so that is the only disadvantage to picking Yasuo. And I'm against the Riven, which is a bit of an annoying thing for me to deal with. Right, let me just quickly... Okay. Riven is an interesting matchup. She generally is stronger than a Yasuo in the early game. I basically just got to play smart and outplay her. So this might be the start in this series that I kind of talk a little bit less and concentrate on trying to, win. Maybe. We'll see. Knowing me, I'll probably just talk as much as I normally do and then... whatever. I would not pick Nami in a million years versus their team comp. Nami's one of the squishiest supports, and look at their team comp. They are a squishy killing machine. Alistair, Lucian is a burst bot lane, so Nami's probably going to die a lot. Riven, if she gets onto the Nami, she's dead. Rammus taunt into Ari Charm or something. Nami's not a very good pick. So, let's go into loading screen, or lolskill.net, obviously, and... yeah, we'll break down the rating of the game, and I'll also talk about what lane am I a bit worried about. And yeah, hopefully today will be a good episode. Okay, welcome to loading screen. So obviously I use the website lolskill.net if you're unaware to get all these statistics and everything. But the enemy team has a 50.7% chance to win this game. So let's go through the ratings as we normally do. Platinum 3 Rammus, Platinum 3 Ari, Platinum 4 Lucian, Platinum 3 Riven main with Ignite. Platinum 2 Alistair, and then on my team, Platinum 2 Xin, Platinum 3 Kennen, myself is Platinum 5, obviously being the Smurf, Platinum 2 Graves, and a Platinum 2 Nami. So again, it's like a Platinum 2, Platinum 3 level game. The Lucian, if he's Platinum 4, he might be duo Q with one of the Platinum 3s on the enemy team to make him into the Plat 2 MMR. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, I'm against a Riven who is a main who has played... over 400 odd games of Riven and is only Platinum 3. This is where I kind of say that she may be good at the champion, but that's a lot of games to be this rating. You know, when I see that amount of games and you're one-trick pony, that is kind of where I would think you should probably be minimum like mid-diamond somewhere. But anyway, is there any other Smurfs in this game potentially? Not really. Everybody was like rated last season, and the Zin wasn't, but he's played over 350 games. So without further ado, let's get into today's game. Okay, welcome to today's game. So I'm playing Yasuo versus a Riven main. So this honestly is going to be a hardish game for me. She's even taken Ignite, so I'm going to have to be fairly passive in the lane phase, to be honest. Because obviously, Riven, I've said it in the past when I played against them, is that you basically just don't want to give them any advantage early. If you give them an advantage early, then they can just snowball out of control. So you just have to play passive. You have to let her push into your tower and just last hit whenever you can. She's taken the Ignite, which I am somebody that believes if you play the lane properly in the current meta, Ignite is basically useless. If you outplay the person with Ignite, you have the teleport. You are so much more useful in the late game that you could hold their split push off. You could even kill them 1v1 because Ignite really doesn't do much. And then you can TP to help your team. The enemy can't do that. You have to remember, Ignite is a early game summoner spell, and it falls off in the late game. You know, 200, 250 damage in the late game isn't anything, really. You know, when everybody's got a lot of health and all that. Anyway, Alistair, they were looking for a bit of an invade. That's not surprising considering, you know, Ignite Riven and Alistair level 1, Ari Charm. Like, it's not surprising they wanted to invade, but, you know, it was kind of easy to spot out. Now, I am planning to do Wraiths, because obviously I've got the teleport advantage. She doesn't have teleport, so I do want to try and get that little bit of an advantage, get myself a little bit ahead in lane. But it is risky, obviously. It's always risky doing that because, you know, someone could literally just walk into Wraiths when you're doing them and hey presto, you could die. But we're going to do it nonetheless. So I think I'm going to take Q level 1 because I'm going to hit level 2 anyway from doing this. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to use that as well. But basically, a lot of people may ask, why do you do this at level 1 as a top laner? It basically just gives you level 2 straight away and... obviously, it's a less pressure on me in lane. Riven has Ignite. So it's me getting level 2 for free. Now I'm level 2. And then, you know, it's less chance of her actually killing me. She's even gone for long 3. I've actually opted for the Doran's Shield in the early game. Like I told you guys, Riven is a snowballing early game champion. You do not let her, you know, don't give her that chance. And then you're okay. Anyway, I think there's no summoners already in the bot lane. I think. But anyway, yeah, this should be an interesting lane. So as I said, I played Yasuo in an episode not too long ago. So I apologise, you know, for the bit of repetitiveness. But this is going to happen occasionally. Sometimes I'm just literally in the mood to play a certain champion. And obviously this series is me just having fun. Is one of the main points. You know, I have fun playing this. And, yeah, right. So, I've got the level advantage, which should keep her at bay for a little while. But honestly, like, I can push her into tower, and that's completely fine. Kennen is dead. Like, I don't rate Kennen mid at all. He used to be good back in Season 2. I forgot to look if this Kennen is actually a proper... Got it. Okay, I got his blue. But I forgot to look if this Kennen is actually a Kennen player. Got Rammus's blue. But I forgot to look if he's a Kennen player, because honestly it would be really weird if he isn't, or if he's not a Kennen player that's picked Kennen mid, because it's not a thing, really. Now, there's no point me taking Wind Wall in this matchup, to be honest. There's no really projectiles that I have to worry about. Even if Rammus ganks again, no projectiles. So, yeah, may as well just take more damage in my Q. Okay, continue using health potions. She has got no health potions, obviously. You know, that level 2, this getting this here and let me get 5 health potions. I went Doran's Shield again for early sustain. And then also having 5 health potions has basically given me a great early game. So I'm now ahead in farm. And I've got lane pressure pretty much, so this could be a kill. I would honestly, if I was Zin, simply just flash on the Riven. To be honest, because like we could probably blow her up instantly if goes in. Goes in. Okay, there's flash. He's got that, he's got that, he's got that. Kennan's got that. Someone's got that. Yeah, baby! That's good. That's actually really good for Kenan because he already died. So as for maxing something, there's certain matchups that obviously maxing Q is very good. Oh. There's certain matchups that obviously maxing Q is very good, and there's certain matchups that maxing E is very good. I haven't played this matchup in quite some time, and I don't know what to do. I'm thinking the Q because I think it's going to give me more dueling potential. Again, I'm literally not going to take Wind Wall in this matchup until I need to, because I don't see Ahri coming top lane anytime soon. If she does, then she does. But then Riven doesn't have a projectile. She has her ultimate, which I guess is a projectile, but that's not till level 6. And I think I'm forced to take Wind Wall at level 9 from memory. And because of my advantage in the early game, I don't think she's going to have a chance to go on me. So she's opted for 4 longswords. So she's very much banking on trying to still kill me. Which, I don't know. I don't know if she will. But yeah, I don't know. Now, obviously, I'm not the best Yasuo player in the world. I just enjoy playing this champion a lot. He's really goddamn fun to play. And I will say to you guys at home, like I said in loading screen, or, you know, when I was on lolskit.net in the loading screen, I think there's a limit of when you play a certain amount of a champion, when you should kind of realize that maybe this champion is, like, not for me. I don't know why she did that. But anyway, like I said, this Riven has played over 400 games of Riven, and she's only Platinum 3. That is a lot of games to only be Platinum 3. Now, obviously, you know, the first time you ever get this, this could be the highest rating that she's ever got to, which is great. You know, Platinum 3 is still a very respectable... you thought you was Kenan top? Why the hell would it be Kenan top? And, you know, I don't know. I don't understand that. Riven normally beats Yasuo anyway. But anyway, like I was saying, Platinum 3 is still a respectable rating to be, but 400 games on one champion, that is the biggest thing I want to say. If you're a one-trick pony, it's a lot easier to climb as a one-trick pony, and now Zin just got executed. But anyway, it's a lot easier to climb as a one-trick pony, and yeah, I don't know, she's just not really climbing that great. Now again, a lot of people, last time I played Yasuo, was kind of questioning my build, but I build pretty much the same thing every single time I play this champion. I always get the Cutlass very early, and then I go into the Shiv, so it basically just gives me a lot more dueling potential. That all in. No! Oh my god, like, I hate Rivens, man. Oh, I did not expect just the complete all-in, but I should. Riven players, man. They just literally just go anytime they can. Oh, that was funny. That was me not concentrating occasionally. Oh. God damn. That's fine. Like, I still have a lot of advantage. Now, Ahri's roaming, and we had no SS from mid lane. I'm still, like, nearly double the CS of the Riven, so yeah, I'm completely fine in this matchup, just I had a derp moment. Now, Graves should have reacted to kill the Ahri there, to be honest. She's here. Oh wow, she actually went the wrong way. We're winning? No, we're winning, my friend. Like, we're ahead in CS, I think, in every matchup. Rammus has only got 17 CS from the last time we saw him, so... But yeah, that death... it's annoying. Now, I'm not gonna, like, cry over dying occasionally. Like, some people do. I'm not gonna. Like, dying in this game, I find, is inevitable. And, yeah, you just gotta take it as it comes, really. I could have done the ult there. But I only tend to want to do the ult when... I'm gonna take the the wind wall, by the way, now. Because... she does have kill pressure with ultimate. Now, I don't think she can kill me now, because she used both summoners. Obviously, but... yeah. That was decent damage. Zin's coming, like, we could potentially dive. Okay, he's not coming anymore. Keep moving to get my passive back up. Oh, she's going all in. I blocked it. I blocked a wind slash with my wall. Get wrecked. Luckily, I actually took that at level 8 instead of level 9. But anyway, we can get top tower now. That was actually really nicely played. Good timing by Xin to be there. I think I would have died if he wasn't there. Maybe. Like, blocking the wind wall was a really big thing. Like, I was going to die if that hit, but yeah, good timing by him. He did use flash to get there, but it was a worth flash in my mind, obviously, because I didn't die. And yeah, not bad. So now I'm going to start building into the Shiv. Now, top lane is an interesting lane for Xin because there are different builds you can go. It's Kennen said again. I'm not, like, I should have actually said, I forgot to say what lanes am I not expecting greatness from this game, and it was actually going to be mid lane. But he's actually ahead. Like, he's actually not doing that bad. He's ahead on CS, so that's something. But anyway, there's a lot of different builds that you can do on Yasuo, and I've done a lot of research into Yasuo top lane. You know, that's what I do. You know, that's how I know a lot about the game. You know, a lot of people who play this game only know, you know, a fraction of how to build champions. I've done a lot of research over the years that I know how to build pretty much every champion, and some of them may not be. Nami should have blocked that. I don't know why she didn't move over. But anyway, yeah, so there are different builds. You can go to the Triforce build, you can rush the Bork if you want to in top lane because it's completely different than mid lane. You can rush the Shiv if you're against something a bit squishy because it gives you a lot of burst. There's a lot of different things that you can do. And I do, as I said, like going to Cutlass in the early because it just gives you a little bit more sustain in the top lane generally. And, you know, this is a lane that is a lot of trading going on. So yeah, it's a fun lane though. I just realised that she's put a pink down. Now, this could be a trap, so I shouldn't have warded that. I should have warded here. There could be a Riven over this wall. But anyway, there's a pink gone. So, she's missing, but I've got TP. This is the whole point of taking TP. She has not got advantage in the early game with the Ignite. That's why I don't think it's worth getting, because if you don't get the advantage, what's the point of taking the Summoner spell? And then I've got the TP, which is a much stronger Summoner spell into the late game. Damn it, I missed that. Uh-oh. Come on, Kennen. Yeah, come. And we got Dragon. Nice! They did die for it, but not bad. So luckily I hit the knock-up when on the Rammus, because Thingy was heading my way. Riven was heading my way, but luckily the knock-up got me the other side. But yeah, I don't know. Graves not reacting, but we got the Dragon, so them dying isn't not that bad. Obviously, you'd prefer if your team didn't die, but we got advantage from that. We got more advantage than disadvantage, put it that way. Oh, pink. I don't know if that was just placed or that was just appeared. That was kind of weird. It kind of like popped up. But anyway, that's fine. Yeah, this is completely worth what just happened. I think... Did Nami... Nami didn't die then, I don't think. I think only Xin died, so that's completely fine in my book. So we got Shiv now as well. And I'm going to buy pink just because I'm pushing like a madman. I could... A lot of people say, why do I never upgrade my trinket? A lot of the time I don't see the point. I'll be honest, you know, even in Diamond you hardly see people upgrade it very early because you just rather get the trading items in the early game. But I'm going to buy it, the upgrade, to buy more wards this game, so I've got more to place because I am pushing quite a lot. So mute that guy because... Whatever. A lot of people say also, why do I mute people if like it seems that they just don't say anything? I mute people that could potentially annoy me as well. The people can tilt off weird things. One thing I tilt off, and I'll be completely honest, people might be a bit weird what I'm about to say, but I get tilted off stupidity. And yeah. Let's just say I have the force in basically seeing who will have that. Okay. I think she might have AFK. But, as I always say, if you're in ranked, don't enter if you've got a bad connection. Right, just keep pushing, I guess. So this is a lot of pressure on the map. Ward over here, so I know people are coming. Bot lane, I do have TP. They killed the Ahri, that's good. But yeah, this, it seems to be a typical Riven. Like, a lot of people say, oh, stereotype Riven. So, 1 took Ignite in the current meta. 2, losing lane. 3, AFK. Riven in a nutshell, everybody. But anyway. I usually don't like grouping stereotypes together, but there are certain stereotypes in League that do fit quite well. Especially surrounding, like, one-trick pony players. Like, there are, definitely. I more find them funny than anything else. Cool. I'll take this. You may as well take it. Even though it's kind of useless on Yasuo, you may as well take it just to get it away from the enemy. Nah, don't. There's no point like trying to kill him. So this game's gone a lot better. I think I have spoken, like, actually talked a little bit less than I normally do. But that's kind of what I've said that I might start doing in these types of games when the rating gets a little bit higher. There are going to be certain times that I'm not talking 24/7 because I need to concentrate on winning. Now, what I might start doing, though, is, like, talk less in the early game. And because the early game is kind of what makes the game in solo queue. Like, the late game makes you win the game, but the early game sets you up to win the late game. So if I talk a little bit less in the that's done. He's dead. But if I talk a little bit less in the early game, basically just to try and get myself fed in the lane phase or the early game lane phase, then that's what's going to happen. Now, Kenan said Lucka. No, he just played that very bad. If you're somebody as well that types in all chat Lucka, please don't. You make yourself look really idiotic. There's, like, hardly any luck in this game. It's all, like, if you really want to go into detail, it's all maths. And if it's, you know, you can look at your ability, see how much damage your abilities do, see how much health the enemy has, and it's basically the percentage of whatever you hit will do the damage on the enemy. The only pure luck thing in the game nowadays, in terms of mechanical play, is crits. It's RNG. Because used to be dodge, like, you could dodge that last auto attack and you survive. It's now crit. If you get that one crit on the enemy, which makes them die, then that's a bit of luck. That's pretty much it in League of Legends in terms of luck now. But I've got crazy amounts of pressure in the top lane. But can't really use it that much. Like, when you have crazy amounts of pressure in one lane, the problem with it is that you need pressure else around the map as well, because then the whole enemy team will just collapse on you. Now, I think Riven might be AFK again. I could kill her right now if I wanted to, but I'm just going to go back and get Bork. Again, if you are somebody with a bad computer, bad internet connection, don't play ranked. It's not worth it. So I'm going to go down to Dragon and just help my team. I've got the teleport, and this is why I say teleport is amazing in the game right now as well, and it's a lot better for top lane than Ignite. Because I can go down, help my team with Dragon, not lose any pressure in top lane because I've already won the lane, and then teleport back to top tower if the enemy decided to push it. And I basically just help my team get Dragon. So much better than any other summoner spell in the game right now. I don't think we're going to kill this Alistar. Yeah, like, just do Dragon. Riven's gone again, like the pressure in top lane. Now, a lot of people may also say in the comments, because there are a few cynical people down there, oh, you only won lane because Riven AFK'd and that. Well, I was already 3-1, I think, when she AFK'd. The lane was already won. Even when I died to her 1v1, I was basically double her CS. That was close knock-up. I wouldn't have gone on the Rammus anyway, because he's very, very tanky, but still. Kenan seems to be AFK as well. What the hell is this game? Why are you AFK? Yeah, I don't know. We in this series we haven't had to deal with a lot of AFKs and stuff, but I think we're getting them today. We're getting them in today's episode. Both Riven and Kenan are now AFK. Which should make this game interesting. That makes it a 4v4. I'm just going to go back to top lane and farm, I guess. Like, he's been sitting there for a while. But yeah, last episode as well, I kind of said I'm going to be starting to talk about more topics in these games. Haven't done that amazingly well this episode. I've talked about a few things, obviously, but like I said, because my recent performance in the games... oh, you're demoted because of AFKs. Well, we've got one too. But... I've gone blank. Yeah, if you've got a topic you want me to talk about, then feel free to share that. And I'll talk about it. And yeah, this game is really lame. I hate when people AFK. As you guys know, it's kind of my biggest pet peeve in League of Legends is AFKing. Like, if you don't have the time to play, don't play. But anyway, I don't know. That rhythm. Oh, Nelly. I don't have ult. Ah! I really need ultimate. Like, badly. Oh! Damn! I couldn't get the E off before the taunt. Go on, army! Yay! But yeah, like, I don't know, this is just a weird game. I'm gonna go with the BF. And yeah, so who's AFK on the enemy team? So I think Lucian might be AFK. We haven't seen him in a while, which is weird because he's actually doing really well. But yeah, I don't know what to say really. As I say, and I have said this occasionally, I do say it every now and then, I upload every single game that I possibly can. So far in the whole series, we haven't been able to upload 2 out of the 43, 44 games. The reason for that is technical difficulties. They're going to happen occasionally when there's some amount of live gameplays involved. But yeah, like, I literally record every single one I can. And that will show the AFKs, that will show the rages, the trolls, the feeders, and show the normal games as well. The reason that I do record every single game and show you every game is because I want this series to be as a normal climb as it possibly can be. Now, yes, I'm a Smurf, so it's a bit different, but, you know, you get to see every rating in a very, like, close amount of time. You know, we've gone from Unranked to Platinum, whatever we are now, pretty quickly, and, you know, a lot of people who are Bronze and Silver who are watching this series, you know, now you get to see what the differences are between the ratings. You'll notice there aren't extreme differences, but obviously there is also one thing to point out, is a lot of people say, oh, that guy played so bad, I'm Bronze and I can play better than that guy. I hate when people say that, because the whole point is that if you're Bronze, you're playing against other people who are Bronze. This Platinum player, or whatever, they're playing versus other people that are in Platinum, so it's a lot different. A lot of people don't get that, but it's a lot different than simply just saying, oh, that guy's played really bad. It's because he's playing against other people that are kind of similar rated. Oh, that missed. Oh, damn. Right, I'm going to actually ward there. Be careful. Kennen is still AFK. Great. We should probably just group as 4 then, I think. So they're getting caught. Yeah! Got him. I hope you heard my keyboard then. I literally was spamming like a good one. That was controlled spam, by the way. A lot of people have also said that it's like, I only hear like pure spamming. Yes, it's controlled spam. It's basically mashing the keys in the order you want to do it. Basically, because if you mash your key, you'll get it up on cooldown as soon as it comes up on cooldown. That's what I mean by controlled spamming, is that I'm spamming on purpose to make it so that it happens straight away. If you're like, you know, you see the 3... So is Kennen. But if you see the 3, 2, 1 of your cooldown coming off, you know, off cooldown and you just press it when you see it come off cooldown, you're missing milliseconds of when you could have used the ability. Now that doesn't sound like hardly anything at all, but trust me it is. So I'm going to go for the IE. I could have gone for the Bloodthirster now that I think of it, because that gives me a bit more tankiness and I'm a very big target for the enemy to kill. But I think it's completely fine for me to go into the IE. Oh, that pause in. He actually should have used that instead of going for the auto attack straight away when he flashed on top of her. That would have been a kill. But I've also not upgraded my tier 2 boots yet. I haven't upgraded them because I haven't found the need to. Ooh, okay. Alistair wants to kill himself, apparently. I don't want to use my ultimate for an Alistair, to be honest. I tend to want to say, even though it's a low cooldown, what, 55 seconds for an ultimate? That's fairly low cooldown. I still... Aha. Ari could be in here. Or someone could be in here, because someone was doing that red buff. But I don't know who. Okay, we need to push into another inhib. This Nami likes to follow me around. I'm not surprised, I'm very fed and she's got the knock up to give me with her ultimate. As a couple episodes, I think it was actually, yeah, it was the Yasuo episode. We had a Nami in that game as well. And we've kind of figured out that the bubble doesn't count as a knock-up. Obviously, it counts as a stun. I believe it was. So yeah. So that's a shame. You know, you do get lifted up into the air, so... But I guess it makes sense. Level 16. I am very strong right now. Too much. The taunt killed me with the tower. How much did the tower do? Oh, she ignited me as well, but that's fine. So as long as I can kill 2 people for my 1 death, hey, that's really good. That means you're getting more value out of your life than the enemy team. But anyway, let's buy the Mercs, because they've got a lot of CC in the enemy team. They've got the taunts, they've got, you know, 2 taunts, they've got stuns. So getting the tenacity to reduce that is probably more important than me getting the Berserker attack speed. But also, now I'm probably going to go into the Bloodthirster. I could go into Last Whisper here, but I think I'm so far ahead that the armor that they have built is kind of irrelevant at this point. I will get Last Whisper, maybe last item, but getting the Bloodthirster gives me the shield, it gives me the extra sustain, basically just to keep alive in the majority of these fights. Now these guys should be very careful, but yeah, we can do Baron really quickly with me and Xin, as Nami's saying, but they're just going to be careful. If they get caught when I'm not there, they will most likely lose the fight, because I'm a lot of our strength. I think Graves is, yes, Graves is 0-4. You know, he's not strong. He's got a lot of CS, but that's it. But anyway, we're going to be doing Baron now. It's pretty much for free at this point of the game. I would think anyway. Rammus is even, like, they're all in their other jungle. Nowhere near the Baron. And now I'm on the Baron, so this should go a lot quicker with the Bork. Okay, now we should go mid lane and or bot, mid or top, basically just to get another inhib. No, don't go alone as a support. You know, certain supports, especially the squishy ones, they kind of engage. You go, where's my team? Just kind of look a little bit. All right, just take this for free, relatively anyway. We might have to go all in under tower, but that's completely fine. Nobody is stopping us. This is bizarre, maybe more of them have gone AFK at this point, who knows. Oh, I thought that was a knockup. Oh. Alright, kill her. Kill her. And that is the game. So unfortunate, weird game. 2 AFKs in the same game, but I guess that kind of makes the game even. It's weird in saying that, but hey, oh wow. So, Graves was 0-4, and now 5v3. We have another Kennen, my friend. I think you forget. You're not going to kill him. He's got like over 1,000 armor and MR. But anyway, that is the game. Weird game. 2 AFKs on each side, or 1 AFK on each side of the team, fence, whatever. I played well. I hate AFKs, man. It just ruins the game. Like, as I said, I hate toxic people more than probably an average person. but I can always mute a toxic person. I can always move on. Now, I just noticed it went into the different one for some reason. But anyway, I always can mute that. You can't do anything with somebody AFKs. But that's it. So we went 8-3-9. We got 33 LP, so now we're on 48. So that probably means 2 more wins. If we do 2 wins in a row, we'll go into promo series. And then, hey, presto, if we get promoted then, we'll probably go into Platinum 3. Now, Riven wasn't AFK the whole game, but Lucian was AFK. Lucian was not AFK. Well, the red mark kind of shows he is. Anyway, I got an S. Good score. 265 CS, which I believe is the most in the game. 14k gold as well, the most in the game. And damage done. The most in the game. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Sorry, my throat went a bit dodgy. And share with a friend if you've got any friends. See ya.